What?
Your man Corbyn, he's a nasty bit of work.
How do you mean? What?
Well, he's a terrorist sympathiser.
A sympathiser? Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, he supports terrorists.
No, he sympathises with them.
Same thing.
No, it's not. You can sympathise with someone or something and not support them. It's like when a dog is put down because it attacks someone. I feel sorry for the dog. It's not like I agree that they were attacked in the first place.
Well, you would say that.
He has empathy for people in desperate situations. He understands why people do what they do. He's actually condemned publicly terrorist groups constantly.
Including the IRA?
Yes, which is why he's won quite a few peace prizes, actually.
Oh, sympathy, support, same thing.
No, it's not. If he was supporting terrorism, he would be supplying these terrorist groups with weapons and arms, wouldn't he? You know, like the Tories have done over the years.
Well, he's anti-Semitic.
Is he?
Well, that's what it says here.
Does it? And does it say exactly what he's done that makes him anti-Semitic?
It says the Labour Party is rife with anti-Semitism.
There's anti-Zionism in the party, obviously.
Well,
yes, but that's an argument about the Israeli government and their extreme political views, and their allegiance with several fascist dictatorships, and the Israeli government taking over Palestinian land.
Palestinians, you see, supporting terrorism.
See, once again, you're mixing up sympathy and support.
I'm not interested in semantics.
Well, it sounds like you're anti-semantic.
Corbyn's a liberal idealist.
Well, what's wrong with that? He's a liberal and he has ideals.
He's a socialist.
Just what society needs. Sounds perfect.
Hitler was a socialist, and Stalin.
Yes, and they were also genocidal psychopaths. Not one peace prize between them.
Well, Labour would ruin the country. Says here, socialism doesn't work.
If by ruin you mean strengthen the NHS and increase public services, which, I might add, are socialist policies, including police, fire services, health workers, doctors and nurses, as opposed to cutting funding for these things, then yes, you're right, ruin.
Well, the Tories have cut funding because of the debt that the Labour Party left the UK in last time they were in charge.
UK debt, when the Tories took power, was just over 500 billion.
See?
It's now 2 trillion. That's in 10 years.
Really?
You won't find it in there.
Well, Corbyn wants a second referendum on UK leaving the EU.
Don't you say...
Against the will
Don't!
of the people.
The will of some people.
The majority of people.
Of those who voted.
Well, that's democracy, but your Corbyn won't like that, will he?
Well, that's because most people are suggestive idiots.
Well, that's hardly the voice of the people.
Actually, most experts agreed to remain in the European Union.
Experts? Huh.
Do you think a doctor would ask for a public vote before he treats a patient?
Well,
Sometimes important decisions shouldn't be put into the hands of the people unless they are in possession of the facts.
so you're saying democracy is pointless?
No, I'm just saying that it's flawed. People can sometimes make emotional decisions as opposed to informed ones. But I'm also saying that people can change their minds when certain facts come to light, such as lies on buses or false promises. And when they see that the thing that they thought they voted for wasn't the thing they voted for. That's why we have a general election every 5 years. Or should we leave it up to the will of the people who voted in the first UK general election back in 1708? Because they voted for the Whigs And they, if you do your research, were also a bunch of liberal idealists.
Well, Corbyn refused to sing God Save the Queen.
Yes, well, Boris Johnson actually lied to the Queen's actual face, so I think I know which one is worse.
Well, my mother said never trust a man with a beard.
Oh, shut up.